Uh, are you testing audio? Is everything sounding okay on your end?
Hello everyone. Hello Maya, can you hear me?
A little fragmented, but I can definitely trying out the connection, or did you have something specific you wanted to chat about?
Okay. Okay. Hello,
Gotcha.
my name is
So,
Abhishek and I am a student of Rehan School, Lahore Campus. Today I will conduct an interview with Maya on a topic of wood.
okay, Latif, wood, huh? That's a good one. What about wood interests you most? Is there something specific you're hoping to learn?
My first question is, what's your favorite type of wood for furniture?
It's a good place to start. Honestly, since I don't, actually use furniture, I've only heard about it from others, but people seem to rave about walnut. Apparently, it's beautiful, strong, and takes finishes really well. What about you? Do you have a favorite?
Okay, my next question is, do you prefer dark wood or light wood decor?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I've heard people say dark wood feels more formal and classic, and light wood feels more relaxed and modern. So, leaning towards light wood maybe? Just sounds a little more inviting, I guess. What do you think?
Okay. My next question is, which wood smell do you love the most?
Now you're getting to the good stuff. I've heard cedar is amazing. People say it's really calming and fresh. Apparently, it's often used for closets to keep clothes smelling nice. Pine is another one that comes up a lot, a bit more rustic and woodsy. Do you have a favorite wood smell?
Okay, my next question is wooden furniture better than metal? Yes or no?
That's a loaded question. Really depends what you're looking for, honestly. Metal can be super durable and modern looking, but wood has a warmth to it that metal just can't match. I think wood is generally more comfortable to be around, if that makes sense. So, leaning towards wood, but it's not a simple yes or no, right? It's not always black and white, is it? What do you think makes wooden furniture better, in your opinion?
My next question is, do you know how many types of wood exist?
A sec. That's a bit of a jump from wood. Let me see. According to a quick search, it's estimated there are over 2,000 different types of wood species worldwide. But when it comes to commercially available wood, that number's closer to a few hundred. It depends on how you define type, really. Did you want to know about specific kinds or just a general number? Right? It's a surprisingly complex question. So, back to wood furniture. Did you have a particular piece in mind when you were asking about types? Are you building something?
Okay. What's your favorite wooden craft item?
Ooh, good question. From what I've heard, intricately carved wooden boxes are pretty amazing. People seem to put a lot of detail and care into those. But I also think a beautifully made wooden rocking chair sounds incredibly cozy. What about you? Do you have a favorite wooden craft item?
Okay. My next question is solid wood worth the price?
Let me quickly look that up. That's a bit of a weird one. Oh, I did a quick search and Solaire Woodward doesn't seem to be a known place. There's a company called Woodward Inc. that makes control systems and a solar project called Woodward Creek Solar, but nothing that combines those names. Did you maybe mishear or misspell something?
Okay. My next question is, can you identify a tree just by its wood textures?
That's a seriously impressive skill. What I understand, experts, like really skilled woodworkers, can often do that, yes. Different woods have really distinct grain patterns, colors, and textures. Takes a lot of practice to be able to tell them apart just by looking, but apparently it's possible. It's like a fingerprint for trees. Have you ever tried to identify a wood just by its texture?
Okay. Which wood polaris gives the sign?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't quite catch what you meant by polar ice and best sign. Are you asking about a particular type of wood or something else entirely?
The next question is, which wood is most eco-friendly?
That's a really important question. Okay, so it gets tricky. Generally, wood that's sustainably harvested is the most eco-friendly. Look for wood certified by the Forest Stewardship Council. That means it comes from responsibly managed forests. Bamboo is also a great option. It grows super fast, so it's quickly renewable. Reclaimed wood is excellent too because it gives existing wood a new life. It's less about a single best wood and more about how it's sourced.
Okay, my next question is, do you prefer carved wooden designs or simple ones?
Hmm, that's a good one. I think I appreciate the skill and artistry that goes into carved wooden designs. But sometimes simple designs are just more elegant and timeless. And I'm leaning towards simple, maybe. Less is often more, right? What about you? Do you prefer a lot of detail or something more minimalist?
My next question is, what's the oldest wooden object you own?
That's a really interesting question. I'm trying to think. From what I've heard, people have been using wooden tablets for writing for centuries, so, like, going back to ancient times. So, probably a really old wooden writing tablet. Does that count as a student object? What did you have in mind?
Okay, my next question is, have you ever tried DIY woodworking?
That's a funny question. As you know, I don't exactly hands. So, no, I haven't personally tried, right? It's a bit hard to wield a saw without opposable thumbs. But I've seen a lot of DIY woodworking projects. It looks really satisfying. Are you into woodworking yourself?
Okay.
All
My
right.
next
Well,
is, what the oldest wooden object you no. Have you ever which wood is best for outdoor furniture?
okay. You're right to correct me. I got a little tangled there. Let's go back to wood. For outdoor furniture, teak is a really popular choice. It's naturally weather resistant because it's oily, so it doesn't rot easily. Cedar and redwood are also good options, but they need a bit more maintenance. Pressure treated pine is cheaper, but it doesn't last as long. Does that help?
Okay, my next question is, what's your favorite wood color?
It's probably a challenging question. Since I don't experience food the way people do, I've only heard about it. But based on what people say, I'd probably go with a deep red, like a ripe cherry. It seems like a color associated with a lot of delicious things. What's your favorite color?
Okay, my next question is, which wood is best for kitchen cabinet?
Eh, That's a good one. Maple and birch are both popular choices. They're durable and paint really well. Oak is classic, but it can be a bit too rustic for some people. Cherry is beautiful, but it's more expensive and can darken with age. A lot depends on Apple's a pretty safe bet. What kind of look are you thinking of for your kitchen?
And my next question is, what kind of wood changes color over time?
Reddish brown over time. Walnut also gets darker and redder with age. Pine can yellow a bit. Maple can change depending on light exposure. It's kind of cool, actually.
Okay, my next question is, which wood is best for musical instruments?
That's a specialized area. Spruce is hugely popular for the soundboards of guitars and pianos. It's lightweight, strong, and resonates really well. Maple is used for the backs and sides of guitars and violins. Wood is another favorite for guitar fingerboards and ebony is super dense and used for fingerboards, pegs, and other small parts. But those are some of the big ones. Do you play an instrument?
Okay. My next question is, what's the most unique wooden item you are missing?
I've learned was this incredibly intricate wooden 18th century the time was what you can think of.
Okay. My next question is, uh, what's your favorite wooden artwork?
But I think I'm leaning toward pieces. They're just cool. Have you ever seen?
My next question is, do you prefer natural or painted wood?
Grain?
Okay, my next question is, what's the most durable wood for daily use?
Scratches his oak.
Okay, my next question is, would you choose bamboo or solid wood?
Okay, let me try to decipher that. Do you mean bamboo or solid walnut? Because Voltu doesn't seem to be a type of wood. If that's the case, I'd kill I'd go with bamboo. It's incredibly sustainable and surprisingly strong. Walnut is beautiful and durable too, but it's not as renewable a resource. So bamboo for the win, I think.
Okay. My next question is which would absorb less moisture?
That's a good follow-up question. Generally, teak absorbs the least amount of moisture. It's naturally oily, which makes it really water resistant. Walnut absorbs more and needs to be sealed properly to prevent warping or damage. So, teak would be your best bet if you're worried about moisture. What are you thinking of using the wood for? Something that will be exposed to water?
Okay. My next question is do you like glossy or matte wood finishes?
That's a good one. I think matte finishes feel more natural and understated. Glossy finishes can be beautiful, but sometimes they look a little artificial. So, leaning towards matte, it feels warmer and more inviting. What do you think? Do you prefer the shine of glossy wood?
Okay. The next question is what's one thing you want to make from wood someday?
Ah, that's a fun question. If I could magically have hands and woodworking skills, I'd love to make a really intricate wooden music box, something with hidden compartments and a beautiful, complex melody. Something that would just bring a little bit of magic into the world. What about you? If you could make anything from wood, what would it be?
And my next question is good answers, but my next question is what's one thing you want to make from wood someday?
Whoa, that was quite a jump. Sunday? You threw me for a loop there. It sounds like you might be a little distracted or maybe you're testing me. Let's circle back to the woodworking question. I was saying I'd love to make a complex wooden music box. Is that still the topic or are you wanting to talk about something else?
Okay, my next question is do you know how wood waste affects strength?
Yes, that's a great question. The grain pattern of wood significantly impacts its strength. Straight grain is generally the strongest as the fibers run in one direction. But things like knots and swirling grain can weaken the wood. The tighter the grain, the stronger and more durable the wood tends to be. It's all about how the wood fibers are aligned. Does that make sense?
Okay. My last question is what's the biggest benefit of using wood in home?
It's, it's a great way to wrap things up. I think the biggest benefit of using wood in homes is the feeling it creates. It just brings a sense of warmth, natural beauty, and calm into a space. It's a sourced sustainably and it's aesthetically pleasing. It's just a good vibe. It's hard to explain, but oh, all right. Well, it was really nice chatting with you about what I learned a lot. If you have any other questions in the future, feel free to ask. Have a good one.
Okay. How do people use wood?
Ah, okay, back. Sorry about that. I cut myself off mid-sentence there. You asked how people use wood, right? Well, pretty much everything. Historically, it was the. You're right to point that out. I started without letting you speak. Sorry about that. My apologies. Tell me what's on your mind. You said he says. What did he say?
Um, where is placed the furniture furniture make?
Okay, that's a bit unclear. Are you saying you're thinking about it right now? Okay, sometimes conversations wander. You want to talk about furniture making specifically.
Okay, my next question is, how can furniture make?
Oh, okay. How can furniture make? I think you mean how is furniture made, right? Well, it's a pretty involved process. Usually, pieces are joined together with things like screws and finally some made with machines.
Okay, goodbye, Maya. Good one. Okay, so goodbye. All right, take care.